Hey fam, I want you to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Roland S. Martin. And don't forget to turn on your notifications. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said late this afternoon that Donald Trump is an existential threat to America. And Democrats may have no choice but to proceed to impeachment if that's where the facts lead. She was facing increasing pressure from her Democratic caucus, Democratic presidential candidates, the Democratic base, columnists, pundits, and lawyers, including some Republican and conservative lawyers and legal scholars. It is not a full-throated endorsement of impeachment, but she's moved a lot closer since last night. Also, the Trump administration has defied Congress when it comes to turning over Donald Trump's taxes. They now are asking, so they've blown past the date. Now they're asking to say we need more time until May 6th. You also have Congressman Elijah Cummings, who says he may hold the White House in contempt because they are refusing to allow an individual who gave the security clearance to Jared Kushner to testify. The White House says he can only testify if there's a White House lawyer present. Cummings says this makes no sense. The guy says, I'm not going to testify. What you have here, Reverend Shane Harris, is obviously a standoff. The Trump administration is thumbing their nose at the oversight of Congress. They do not want the Democrats in the House to have any hearings, don't want any testimony. And what Trump is saying is, the hell with the Democrats. We won't even bother. We'll ignore everything, and we'll just simply sue them back and tie them up in court. That's what he is known for, his legal shenanigans, and that's what he is doing right here. He is thwarting one of the three branches of this government.
Yeah, no, you're correctly right, Roland. This is nothing more than the president using his historical tactics. Remember from his days in New York, this goes way back. You sue me, I'm going to sue you and try to suppress this for a minute so I can get out of my way. But the president should realize something, Roland, that we all have to realize. You are going to have to face a judge. You are going to have to face your wrongdoing. And I think that Nancy Pelosi taking this stance one step closer to the conversation on impeachment is strong, because many of the younger Democrats and a lot of the young Dems who have been in there pushing, like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, now it's becoming reasonable. And that is what they're afraid of, is that the unity of the Democratic Party to now call into question not just the president's taxes and what went on there, and there's a reason why he's trying to suppress that. He doesn't want people to see where the resources and the money and his exchanges with Russia and some of the others, which is believed to be historically have been. But he also does not want Mueller to come in and question to be questioned in regards to this. He doesn't want Mueller to be questioned. So I think that this
Malik
is
here.
really.
I'm going to quickly go to Malik here. Malik, I got to ask you again. This is an administration that refuses to let Congress do what it is supposed to do. They do not want the House Democrats questioning them on anything. And to say that a former staffer can only testify if a White House lawyer is there, otherwise he is not going to show up. Guess what? Democrats should be throwing around contempt of court and, frankly, throwing them in jail if they do not want to participate in a House hearing.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure what the precedent is for them saying that the White House lawyer has to be present, but you know, this is,
they don't care about precedent.
I doubt that there's any administration that would be so willing to work with Congress on much of anything. To the point about the tax returns, I personally don't care about the tax returns. I don't care about whether it was Hillary Clinton or Barack Obama. I don't care about a president's tax or even a candidate for presidency. I don't care about their tax returns. I think that any information
but what you have here, though, is a man who's lying. A man who says, oh, I'm constantly under audit. So what? His audits never finish?
Yeah, well, again, if we were talking about Hillary Clinton or Barack Obama, I still would not care about their tax returns. I think
but Malik, we're not talking about Hillary Clinton or Barack Obama because both of them revealed their taxes before they were even elected, while they were running. Obama revealed his before he was even elected.
Right.
So that's not even the issue because they had the decency to do what other candidates have done, and that is reveal their taxes. Why is Donald Trump so scared of Americans knowing what's in his taxes?
Well, I don't know. I don't speak for Donald Trump, so I don't know the answer to that. But what my point is
but you know the answer.
But I'm bringing up Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama to show you that I consistently do not care. I do not care.
It's irrelevant.
Well, you can't say that it's irrelevant to you. I personally do not care about any candidate's tax returns. I think we can get that information.
You're focusing on taxes. What about the guy who gave Jared Kushner his clearance? Why shouldn't he testify before Congress?
Again, I don't know what the precedent is for that type of action. I'm assuming that there must be if he's going to decide not to do it. But personally, I don't care if the person testifies or not. I just don't care about it. And I wouldn't care.
So you personally don't care about any of it, Kelly?
I wouldn't care across whether it's Democrat or Republican.
You've already stated you don't care about any of it. Kelly?
Well, we care about a presidential candidate's tax returns because it showcases the integrity, financially speaking, of said candidate. We don't want any evidence of corruption or, collusion, what have you, before the person becomes president, which is why this is important. So that's the reason why we want to see Trump's taxes. That's number one. Number two, the reason why we don't have a precedent for this situation is because we've never had this situation. We've never had a situation where a White House staffer gave somebody a clearance that wasn't supposed to have a clearance and they had to go to Congress to, clear their names, what have you. It's just unheard of. That's why there's no precedent. But what is supposed to be happening is that if Congress calls you for a hearing, or they subpoena you, you need to show up. And if you don't show up, you should be held in contempt. That should be the next step regarding this committee. And whatever happens after that, let it happen. But the start is to hold them in contempt so that we can actually hold them accountable.
Well, and I just want to add.
Well, in fact, we have now check this out. The White House will block Don McGahn from testifying before Congress, and he no longer even works at the White House. Why are they so afraid of staffers testifying who don't even work there anymore?
Because obviously something happened. And I'm not going to speculate as to what happened, but something happened. And something, as Donald Trump has said, something bigly happened that they do not want to come out. So, they're doing their due diligence in terms of not having that come out wrongly. However, they're doing it. But it's going to come to light eventually. They're just stalling. And they consistently move the bar in terms of what the threshold is to, not get something done that Congress is demanding them to get done.
Yeah, and
so I take it, Malik, you don't even care about Don McGahn testifying, right?
Whether done, I don't know. Are they exerting executive privilege? Is that what they're doing? Because I'm not familiar with it. Is that what they're doing?
Well, actually, it's a little hard to exert executive privilege when the testimony has nothing to do with the president.
So he's tested. Well, I don't know anything. I don't know about why he's actually testifying, so I really can't comment on that. But if he's supposed to testify, then he should testify. I don't know how the White House would block him from testifying if that's something that he's willing to do, because it seems as if he can do that on his own without the president.
Because the White House is trying to block any current or former aide from testifying.
Right, but that's it seems like it's that. But isn't it McGahn's choice on whether or not he testifies?
Well, you would think so, but the White House, according to the Washington Post, they got their story about 50 minutes ago, says the White House will fight tooth and nail against any key aides appearing before the House who work there now or who used to work there. Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, well, that doesn't surprise me that a White House is pushing back on their former staff or current staff testifying. That right there doesn't surprise me. But if that's something that he wants to do, I can't imagine why Don McGahn can't do it.
No. I mean, come on. This is not just any White House. This is Trump. And Trump historically has been the type of person to cover up, go back and cover up. He doesn't need any more Omarosas out there. spreading information about what's really going on the inside, information about all of the cover-ups and all the lies that are going on inside the White House. So in an attempt to cover this up, he would call different folks to the table and say, do not go out there. He would try to compress people who have left the White House. He would try to keep good terms with them because he doesn't want any more of the secrets that have already gotten out of this White House getting out.
Well, I just don't think that that's something that's different from any other administration. Yes, this ministry.
Oh, it's way different.
Well, no, this was a lot different from any other administration.
I don't know if I can't say that that's true, and I don't know if anybody here can say that any other White House but Trump would be willing to cooperate with Congress. We already know that there's.
I would dare say, in our lifetime, we have not seen any other administration lie the way this one has.
Well, you're talking about
lying. I would say
lying.
we have not seen. No, wait, I'm not done. We have not seen any other administration go to the lengths of obstructing justice the way Donald Trump has. We have not seen that. Now, you can attempt to say so, but again, Donald Trump is making Nixon look like a highly ethical president. Support Roland Martin Unfiltered. Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real as Roland Martin Unfiltered. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered daily digital show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. Our goal is to get 20,000 of our fans contributing $50 each for the whole year. You can make this possible. RolandMartinUnfiltered.com.